Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Rocket League Fundamentals. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about rotations. Rotations are something that a lot of Rocket League players are aware of, but don't actually know how to apply it properly to their own game. The term rotations in Rocket League comes from the idea that each player is cycling through the pitch, switching from first man, second man, and third man as needed. A general rule of thumb with rotations is that you want to be in a triangle formation with your teammates while being fairly spaced out so that there's a less chance of double committing or cutting each other off. The most important thing to think about when rotating is making sure that you are covering a different part of the field than your teammates. Rotations aren't centered around you, it's about having the team's best interest in mind, being as efficient as possible, and working as a unit. So first, let's talk about defensive rotation. When rotating on defense, you have to be able to close the gaps and send players one at a time to challenge the ball and force the other team to make a move. Another option is to play it patiently and wait for the opponent's hits to come to you if you feel like they're going to rush their hits. If you give teams any space to control the ball and do what they want, that's when they're going to punish you on defense. Alright, now let's take a look at how Rogue rotates on defense. So Crow tries to get it clear here, he doesn't get the hit he wants, so then Turn has to become third man and wait for for miss hit at this point. So once Turn waits for his hit, we have Crow and First Killer rotating back, making sure they're backing him up behind him. Kronovi's going to become third man because First Killer is going to be the first one to go to net. So First Killer is going to go to front post, Kronovi's going to go to back post, and we're going to make sure that we're covering different spots in the field. So once Turn gets this clear, we realize Atomic's going to get the next hit. He's already ready to follow it up. So First Killer at this point has to play patient. Kronovi has to go back him up as third man. And then Turn has to rotate back to third man once he lands. So First Killer plays it patient, waits for the hit. Turn at this point is going to rotate behind Kronovi, become third man. First Killer is going to gain possession of the ball. And then Crow is going to back up First Killer. We got to get clear out of defense to make sure that we can gain possession of the ball. Crow gets a good challenge, and then First Killer gets a good turn on offense to secure a goal for us. So just like defensive rotations, when you're thinking about offensive rotations, it's important to make sure that you always have someone ready to come in for the next challenge. Once you have possession of the ball, it's all about cycling in the offensive zone and keeping that possession while going for demos and boost steals in the process. Once you give teams any space, that's when they're going to use it to their advantage, especially versus top tier teams such as Envy. So now we're going to take a look at how Rogue rotates on offense. So Turn makes a nice back pass to Crow. Crow's about to pop up the ball. First Killer's going to get this boost, and then Turn's going to go back to back boost to be third man. So Crow pops it up for First Killer. First Killer's now going to go for a solo play to try to force out any Envy players. Makes a good double tap, leaves it for Kronovi. Kronovi's instantly ready to follow it up, and now Envy are forced to challenge Kronovi. So he forced out one of the players. Ball goes to the side. Turn is now ready as third man to become first man. He has all the boost from getting the back boost, so now he's ready to come in and try to keep possession of the ball for longer. At this point, First Killer's rotating out. He got the mid boost. Kronovi's going to rotate and get this mid boost. And now we're going to try to make a play on offense. So Turn gets a pass to First Killer, and we force Envy to make a triple commit. At this point, they're all panicking. They all have zero boost. They're constantly getting bumped. They're just like trying to challenge as fast as possible, and their decision making is going out the window. So since Turn lands in their corner boost to steal it, he's ready to follow up the next hit. And even though First Killer and Turn just made a play, they could both make a play again because they have the boost to do so. So it's perfectly fine for First Killer to stay in the play as second man, even though he just challenged the ball, because he still has the boost. And he's calling out to Kronovi that he's staying in on offense. So Kronovi knows that he has to wait as third man at this point. So Turn stays on the ball. He has 100 boost. He's trying to make another play with First Killer. And we force them to make another double commit. And now Kronovi's ready. He's been waiting midfield patiently as third man. And now he's ready to come in with full boost, while Envy is still panicking on defense. So Kronovi goes for a solo play. He tries to force out more of their players. They all have to watch him do this solo play. They all have zero boost. So now Kronovi's able to land and also steal that boost again. So they've been starved for around 30 seconds at this point. We just keep putting the pressure on them, and they don't really know what to do. So Turn's ready to come in. He got boost back. He's ready to come in as first man. First Killer is gathering boost. He's going to come in with 100 boost to become the next first man. So First Killer's over here, ready to get the next challenge. Mist can't get clear because he's still low on boost. And now First Killer is going to try to make a play. He's going to land. Cronovi is going to come in as second man. And now First is going to get a good bump. And Cronovi is going to secure a goal for us because we just put so much pressure on them that they could not handle it. In my opinion, I think rotations are one of the hardest concepts to grasp in Rocket League for a lot of players. But once you understand how they work, it makes it more simple to apply it to your own game. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this video could help you learn a thing or two about rotations in Rocket League.